Hey y'all, it's Alicia and welcome to Alicia's Crafty Hoplop. I know there are several of you that are new here, so we hope you feel super welcome. To my returning folks, it's ATC weekend, y'all. When I first announced our 1000 subby challenge and giveaway, we put the deadline as May 1st. Now, I did say I'm going to give an extra 2 weeks for cards to trickle in. And the reason for that is that, for instance, Carrie Martin sent her entry in ages ago, and I only got it the day before yesterday. So we know there's some mail delays. I'll also tell you, for instance, that over 6 weeks ago, I sent Happy Mail to Soleil and to our friends down under. So that includes like Alicia Love Letter Generation to Neil. I sent a birthday package to Absolutely Alice in New Zealand. None of those packages have arrived. So I told y'all that Saturday mornings, they tell me are the safest time to go to the post office. There's only a teeny window. So I went there today, and they're right. It is much safer. There is nobody there. You know why? It is a gorgeous day out here. It is so beautiful. I have every window in the apartment open, and the building is pin quiet for the first time in 2 months. And why is that? Because no one's home. So I went this morning bright and early. Thankfully, the streets weren't full of people yet. I can guarantee you they are now. But I was able to go. The post office was empty, just like the manager told me it would be. And I was able to ask about that mail to Australia and to New Zealand and to Singapore. And quite frankly, I wish they had shared with me what they shared with me this morning when I was doing the packaging. Do y'all remember Alicia Love Letter Generation about a month ago sharing that she got a package from the US that took 3 months to arrive? Well, I just thought that was just a weird aberration. That, it was a freak accident or a freak mail incident. Well, here's what I learned. Because of the coronavirus, very few planes are going out to places like Australia and New Zealand from New York. Very few. So when a plane goes out, then a mail lot goes on the plane. But there's a backlog because people like myself who are mailing to down under have to wait until a plane goes out. So that's why on my tracking, it keeps saying in transit, but is not more specific. So today they basically told me it could take anywhere from like 1 to 3 months to arrive. That shocked me. Now, one of the packages I sent 2 packages to Soleil. One of them I paid for expedited shipping. So I was like, why didn't they tell me that when I was doing the shipping? And the manager just shrugged his shoulders and he was like, I don't know. So I'm alerting all of you. Mail to Singapore, New Zealand, Australia, at least from the New York area, is seriously delayed. And anything you send can take anywhere from 1 to 3 months. Do not pay for expedited shipping. Do not. And I asked, there's a ship rate, by the way, y'all, that you can send from New York to Australia that is much less expensive. And I mean, you can send a heavy box for a lot less. But it typically takes 2 months to arrive, so I never use it. I could have this time. But I found out that the ships are going even less frequently than the planes. So it could take 6 months to get to them. So it's still not a good option. So just an overall alert, because I was getting a little frustrated. I mailed Crafty Michelle and Miss Stationery and stuff their packages like 4 weeks after I mailed out Soleil's. And they already got theirs like a week and a half ago. Or a week ago. Yeah. So any mail going from the New York area to New Zealand, Australia, Singapore, it can take up to 3 months. Just know that if you're doing a swap with a friend or you're doing, some kind of happy mail, be aware it's going to take a long time to reach them. And don't get frustrated like I have been that your mail's not getting there. It's just part of this virus and pandemic, and we just had to learn to roll with it, y'all. We just got to learn to roll with it. Well, I have some exciting ATCs to share with you, and we have to start number 50 with Tami. Tami, can I say it right for once? GreentTDesign Company. Do you know, I want to rename that every single time. I don't know why, Tami, and I apologize. I always want to say GreentTDesign Paper and Company. I don't know why. I put in that paper every time on my brain, and I got to stop doing it. Okay, so y'all, so listen to this. Tami had sent in an ATC, but it never got here. Somehow in the pandemic mail problem, and y'all remember I had that casual postal carrier who was delivering mail to my neighbor, and my neighbor has kindly brought it over every time it got there, but somehow Tami's first ATC got lost, and it was heartbreaking. But she very kindly sent a second one, and it did arrive, and it's so beautiful. Tami, when I opened this, I thought to myself, this is such a you creation. The only other person who may have made something like this in my mind would be Wandi Sweets, because she also does like chunky, shabby dolce. But really, your style is so unique. On the back, Tami says that, you know, she likes shabby. But what I would say is that Tami has a very unique crafting style. It is somewhere between shabby and vintage and clean, which is amazing. Like, how do you get clean and shabby together? It's because she has this way about balance that is very reminiscent of clean crafting, and she makes things chunky. She's one of the few shabby makers who does chunky shabby, and that's definitely a clean crafting style. So that's why I say Tami's like this really cool, you know, artistic style of shabby meets vintage meets clean. So I always know her work. And the only person who sometimes makes like this is Wandi Sweets. But I looked at this and I was like, this is a Tami. Now, I'm sad because on my camera, you're not going to be able to see all of the incredible details that make this so special. So I'm going to just tell you that all of these flowers are diamond dusted and they're remarkable. And there's even little teeny ones over here. They're also diamond dusted. The back banner is also super glittered up. I'm not sure if it looks, the banner looks stickled, not diamond dusted in the way that the flowers are. The butterfly up here is acetate and it's dimensional and it flutters. This is clearly a Dolce Charm. What you won't be able to see are the darling little threads that poke out everywhere, or the fabric flowers and leaves that come on, like poke out everywhere also. But again, see what I mean? Chunky shabby. Just remarkable, y'all. Just, it's a remarkable design. And the back is as cute as the front. I just can't show it to you because all of her personal information is there. But she has put the teeniest little stars you've ever seen in your life on the back. And it's all distress stained. This is not chipboard, but it is chipboard thick. And that's because Tami's layered up like 1 10-pound cardstock several times. It's just beautifully designed and executed. So this is number 50, and I will put all of these very talented women down below and their channels, and I strongly encourage you to go and check out their channels and subscribe if you have not yet already. But this is Tami, otherwise known as Green Tea Design Company, and she makes all sorts of fun things. Do y'all remember those little envelopes she sent me? Oh, I love them. I've been making them for other people. She has a really unique style, and I love it. I just love it. Well, let's go on to the next one, which is 51. And this is by Anna Martinez. And I'm very excited because this is a great example of cross patterning, y'all. So cross patterning is like when you take a bunch of different patterns in a similar palette that may connect them. But the patterns really shouldn't go together. But somehow the way you put them together makes it work. And that's exactly what Anna's done. So this is a beautiful card and a beautiful example of cross patterning. Every piece, every flag is being layered up on craft to give it a little heft and also a little lift. This is a shabby flower with pearls in the center. This flag up top was also layered on craft paper, and there's a little bit of bling. Super, super cute. And then her ATC, which coordinates, is amazing. And now this is chipboard. She actually used chipboard. It's super thicked up. The back I can show you because she didn't put her information. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's all distress stained. I love how she has her own stamp for the back. The front is beautifully detailed. We have script paper, lace at the bottom. The world's teeniest little, this is what made me laugh. The ladybug is teeny and each piece of it is glittered up. The bird is dimensional. I think this is actually a Dollar Tree floral, but what Anna's done that's so amazing is she's made it better by adding these little gemmies and dots just to bring it alive, and then the spring sentiment in the back. So this is from Anna Martinez. Very beautiful ATC, and definitely like super spring-like, which is, you know, how can you not love it, y'all? Now the next one is by Samantha Barger, and she was my die cut swap for Meet Me with the Die Cuts, and I did not know that her name was Bysweetteaandgrace. And I didn't know because she tucked a note into our swap, but unfortunately the envelope had a slit in it by the time I got here, and I think the note must have fallen out. So I just went searching for Samantha Barger online. Turns out there are a couple of them. None of them, however, are Bysweetteaandgrace. So thankfully Susan Tootsie Tucker contacted me and let me know what her real YouTube name is. I'm going to tell you, Samantha, don't get upset, but it got damaged in the mail. And this happens a lot, y'all. If you're new to paper crafting, I'm going to share a little thing with you. It's not damaged. The chipboard came loose from the ATC. And so why does that happen? Well, I had that happen a lot when I was first crafting, and it was making me nuts. And Toni Craftbirch talked about it one day, about why chipboard doesn't adhere as well and why we sometimes experience this problem. And she said she had found that one of the solutions was to use Gorilla Glue. And then I found out Toni was right. The Gorilla Glue actually comes also in glue sticks for your glue gun, and that stuff will bond anything together. So when I'm doing chipboard now, attaching it to things like fabric, like this one was, or attaching it to, you know, a paper that's got a certain kind of texture to it, I only use the Gorilla Glue, or I use the Helmer's super strong glue, because otherwise I find, here's what happens. Our glue is temperature sensitive. So our mail is traveling from hot to cold, cold to hot, through rainy and all sorts of inclement weather, and it ruins our adhesive. And one of the only ones that seems to survive that is Gorilla Glue. Craftbirch is right. But this is an easy fix, y'all. And this is a super cute ATC. This is obviously Makazhome's heritage. And what Samantha's done is she's put a really nice piece of aged lace. This is one of the pieces from the paper collection. Very, very pretty. 2 pieces of the chipboard layered up. A gorgeous pearl that has a gold rim around it. Just lovely. But I love this little detail. This XOXO metal-like piece that you attached. And then the sentiment is propped forward and it says, Life Collected. Very Maggie, and also like really sweet Maggie. Your crafting style, it says, varies, which I think is true, because having received your die cuts, I can see that you like Maggie, but you have like a wide range. This is like, you know, vintage meets shabby Maggie versus the die cuts you sent me, which were more clean crafting. So this is from Bysweetteaandgrace, otherwise known as Samantha. All right, let's move on. We got, you know, I've got a whole box, and I think I really do have them all now, although that remains to be fully seen. Our next one comes in this cute little bag topper, and this is from Makazhome on YouTube. This is my first time holding one of your pieces. I love this challenge, y'all. This is my favorite challenge of ever. I'm going to be so sad when it ends. So it was supposed to end this weekend, but I told y'all I'm extending it by 2 weeks because some people's entries still have not arrived. So as I told y'all, like Carrie Martin sent hers in ages ago, and I only got it the day before yesterday. So there's still something going on with the mail. So I'm giving a 2-week extension just to make sure that nobody is left out. But this is so cute, and it's my first time getting something from you. So I'm excited to look at it and hold it. I love how layered this is. I really hope my camera does it justice, y'all. I want to tell you that in the back is layered up. So take a quick look. Back here are these amazing fabric florals. This is a crepe paper flower that, what is your real name? Makalani. Do I pronounce that right? Makalani, what she did was she cut it into a floral shape. 5 beautiful enamel dots. Then we have behind more of the fabric. Wow, you even have fabric tucked behind the die cuts. And then a doily, everything is beautifully layered up. There's this adorable little Mickey Mouse ear piece that is all glittery. I've never seen one of those before. And that's because you made it. You took 3 jemmies and made a Mickey. And I just learned something by looking at that. Look at that, y'all. How clever is that? Super cute ATC. Really layered up beautifully. It's funny. It's actually chunky, but it lays almost flat. Amazing. So this is from Makalani, otherwise known as Makazhome on YouTube and on Instagram. My first time getting one of your pieces, and I love it. And I love how you use the enamel dots in this. I thought it was lovely. All right, moving right along. Oh, you sent me some goodies. You all are not supposed to send goodies. When you send me the goodies, it confuses me. Oh my goodness. You see? Look at this, y'all. I got a whole package here. And I've been so good about keeping everything together. All right, our next entry. See, I really didn't open them before you. I cleaned everything. I did what they told us to do, took it out, disinfected it, and put it in order. And I'm opening it with you. Oh, look at this card. Relax and enjoy today. This is such a pretty card. This is also made by Makalani. My goodness. Well, there's a note inside. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, Maka from Makazhome. That's so beautiful. And look at her cute little note card. But this card is so beautiful, y'all. Oh, this middle section is prop forward. So in life, it's dimensional. And I love how you layered the actual flags that say relax and enjoy today that look like are part of the paper are not. Those were cut and inserted, as was the heart. This is such a pretty card. And she sent a bunch of goodies that she was not supposed to send, y'all. Not supposed to send. Like the cutest goodies on the face of the planet. Oh my gosh. You guys are just, wow. Wow. Okay, I have to show you all some of these. But I'm doing the ATCs first. I'm telling you, I'm very disciplined today because, this is our weekend. Okay, so this is from Lisa Pate. Lisa, I'm so excited. And you crochet and you cross stitch. Oh, folks, wait until you see this. Now, you want to know what's really interesting to me? And I got to tell you this, Lisa, because you always think some painting and some jewelry making. But girly, this is gorgeous. Oh, folks, do you see it? Yeah, you do. Oh my gosh. First of all, y'all, the whole frame is sewn. Yeah, it's a sewn frame. Built up. Is that fabric? Oh yeah, y'all, that's a sewn fabric frame. And she has vintaged the fabric. And then, oh my goodness, to explain this to you, it's thicked up, but there's like this beautiful, this is the thing I can't do. You all saw me try to do this in the Holy Land. See all that beautiful shredded rosette? It's a shredded lace rosette. And I got to tell you, when I do these, I'm like craft bursts. They just look awful. They look messy. But Lisa, yours is gorgeous. Then a cabochon with this beautiful pearl piece in the center and then pearls all the way around. Lisa, this is stunning. Y'all, this is Lisa Pate. She has joined our community in the last several months, but look at how beautiful her ATC is. Oh my word, it's beautiful. I will be putting everybody down below. Please make sure to check out their channel. It's interesting. She says that her style is clean, but she leans towards vintage and shabby at times. Oh, girly, this is beautiful. This is both vintage and shabby, and it's stunning. Oh, I'm so excited to have your work. Thank you so much. This is why I love this. Like, I get to actually see. Oh, wait till y'all see the next one. Okay, so this is from Kimberlycreates, and she does beautiful vintage crafting. You guys all know who Kimberly is. And she does just gorgeous, gorgeous crafting in vintage style. And when I show you this, you're going to love it. You know, Kimberly, you're always brave. You add in some sparkly elements to your vintage stuff that I never feel like I can do. Look at this, y'all. Yeah, amazing. So it's like a vintage wallpaper, and again, nice and thicked up. Layers of cardstock. That's, there's two ways to thick things up. Carmen taught me a long time ago. You either layer up the 110-pound cardstock. That's one way. Or you attach it to chipboard. That's the other. So this is the layering up of the cardstock method. There's some beautiful vintage wallpaper in the back. I don't think I can share it with you because our information is there. We have enamel dots. Here, what we have is gorgeous lace. Then we have some ephemera that's vintage and one of the little paper dolls that I love from Tim Holtz. And then again, look at this. Another rosette created out of lace. Not easy to do, y'all. Tony and I both, I don't know what it is. We get Edward Scissorhands like when we try it. And then there's this jemmy that is all glassed up, glitter glassed up, and it says good and true. And that is by Kimberlycreates. And they're just beautiful, Kimberly. This was really beautiful. And she also sent goodies. I don't know what is with y'all. I'm hiding these goodies because you guys are not supposed to be sending me goodies. And you guys are amazing. Okay, I said I'm not showing goodies today because the priority are the ATCs. But I gotta tell y'all, you guys are awful. I say no goodies. You still send me beautiful die cuts. You send me teas. I mean, what am I gonna do with y'all? All right, the next one is like a surprise because it's like holographic. And I'm super excited. I told you, all organized, but I didn't peek. It's like opening a present. I'm keeping this holographic paper. You know that, right? Oh, yeah. I keep everything. That's my problem. All right, and this is from Marian Hollinger. And her crafting style is clean and simple. And her favorite color is burgundy. And I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that their favorite color is burgundy before. Not on here anyway. So that's amazing. Oh my goodness, you knew I was going to fall in love with this. Oh, y'all. What's the one thing I love so much? Hand-colored things, right? Hand-done ephemera. Are you ready? Oh, Marian, you just made my whole day. Look at this, y'all. Yeah. It's amazing. And it's super dimensional. So Marian's layered up. Again, we have thickened cardstock layered up. We have this incredible stamped image that she has hand-colored in and fussy cut. And then she has fussy cut out another stamp, which was of a bee, and colored that in. But behind, what I'm amazed by is she built, and you know I have to play with it to see how you did it. She built this like dimensional tree out of wood pieces that she stained and then attached these little silk roses to. It's remarkable in person. I know it's pretty on camera, but I promise you in person this is something else. It's all these wood pieces with this hand-done image. Oh, it's just beautiful. So this is from Marian Hollinger, y'all. Oh, again, I'm putting all the channels down below, but you don't want to miss out on these folks. I mean, these are like seriously talented individuals. And if you notice that we don't have like one thing that is the same as the other, like I think that's what I'm amazed by each and every day. I really am. All right, so I think our next one, I've got it all in order, so I gotta keep it all in order or I'm gonna get confused. All right, here we go. And who is this one from? This one is from Brian Dickey, and Brian's been joining us lately, and he's one of our few male crafters. So I loved getting this. And Brian, thank you so much for doing this. And look at this. My name was put on the front and it says congrats, and each letter is like fussy cut out and stained. I know it's going to be hard to see on my camera, but every piece is stained, y'all. This is amazing. And oh, thank you so much. He freehanded everything using alcohol markers. Y'all, look at this. And see, all right, so this is from Brian Dickey, and he's B&DCrafts here on YouTube. His favorite colors are blue, red, and green, and his birthday is in November. He's a Scorpio like myself. And look at this. So it's like a beautiful, it's like that check print for spring, and then he free drew. That's free drawing, y'all, which you all know I go crazy over. And I love your shading, Brian. Your shading is amazing. This is really well done, y'all. Oh, thank you so much, Brian. And thank you too. Like, it can't be easy being like the lone male, you know? I don't know how it feels to be the lone male, but I was really excited when you started watching our channel. And I hope you participate more. And I hope you comment more and you feel comfortable. Because I think it's fabulous. I think it's just fabulous. All right, so, oh, I didn't get to show you Kimberly's card, and I should have, and I apologize. I forgot to show it to you. It's super pretty, and I love the string. I love the dimension. I mean, it's funny because Kimberly's really like very good at vintage crafting, but this is clean. Look at it. It's like expertly done. So y'all know Kimberly's work because she does these beautiful, beautiful vintage creations. She also does a lot of really beautiful, like books that are like expertly crafted. You know her as Kimberlycreates, I think. Am I not right? Let me just check to make sure I'm right. Yes, I'm right. It's Kimberlycreates, and her favorite colors are mint, pink, and gold, but she loves everything. And so I should have shown that to you. We're at 23 minutes, y'all. I'm almost done. We have about another video or so, and then that will be all the ATCs I have to date. But please make sure to check out all the ones I just featured here in this video. Each person is super talented and unique in their own way. And we want to lend support to these amazing crafters. I'm so pleased to receive all these. I feel like it's a true blessing. I'm grateful, especially to those of you who are entering for the first time. Again, thank you to Brian. Again, not easy being the sole male in this family, so thank you. And I will be back on later today with some more ATCs and some other things that I want to share with you. Until then, I'm wishing for you a happy, healthy, and crafty day. Bye for now.